Have you ever stepped out of bed and felt like your legs were made of wood? You're not imagining it, and it's not just getting older. In fact, every single day, thousands of people over 60 wake up with stiff knees, swollen ankles, or aching joints, and quietly accept it as their new normal. But what if I told you that pain, that weakness, it might not be aging at all? The real culprit? A silent, progressive loss of collagen, the critical protein that holds your joints, bones, and muscles together. And here's what most people don't know. After age 60, your collagen levels can drop faster than you think, leading to pain, stiffness, and muscle loss that seems to come out of nowhere. But don't panic, because here's the part that almost no one talks about. You can rebuild it, naturally, and often in just a matter of days. In this video, I'll show you 8 powerful, everyday fruits that can help your body produce more collagen, gently, effectively, and without pills or painful treatments. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive powders. They're fruits you already know, and probably already have in your kitchen. I'll walk you through how to use them to improve flexibility, reduce joint pain, and feel stronger on your feet step by step. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. What's been the most frustrating part of dealing with joint pain or leg stiffness lately? Is it the morning aches, swelling after walking, or just feeling like your body doesn't bounce back the way it used to? Drop a comment below. I read every one. Your experience could help others in this community feel seen, supported, and encouraged. And if you want to keep learning natural, science-backed ways to feel younger, stronger, and more independent, hit that subscribe button. Now, let's take a look inside your joints and discover how just a few delicious bites a day might be the secret to bringing your legs back to life. The big mistake. Why most seniors fail at healing their joints naturally. Let me ask you something. When did your knees start aching? Or did your legs feel weak? What was the first thing you reached for? If you're like most people, it was a pain reliever, an over-the-counter anti-inflammatory, or perhaps you've been prescribed something more substantial. And for a while, it worked. The swelling went down a bit, the ache felt more manageable, and you could get through the day. But then it came back. Maybe worse than before. And so the cycle begins. Pain, pill, relief, pain again. This is the big mistake so many unknowingly make. They treat the symptom, not the source. Medication can mask pain, but it doesn't fix the root issue. And if that issue is collagen breakdown, which, for many people over 60, it is, then covering it up only lets the damage go deeper. The proper solution starts inside your body, not just your medicine cabinet. I met Joseph at a community wellness talk a few years back. He was 70, proud and independent, but frustrated. I used to work on cars, he said. Now I can't even bend to tie my shoes without feeling like my knees are on fire. He'd been taking anti-inflammatories daily for nearly a year. But he lit up when we talked about nutrition, specifically collagen, and the foods that could help restore it. He felt stronger within 3 weeks of adding just a few fruits and protein-rich foods to his breakfast routine. Within 2 months, he said he'd stopped taking pills altogether with his doctor's blessing. Here's what Joseph learned, and what I hope you take to heart. Healing isn't always about doing more. It's often about doing it differently. Your body wants to repair itself. It just needs the right tools. And one of the most potent tools is something so simple, so natural, that you've probably walked past it at the grocery store dozens of times. Vitamin C-rich fruits. The one thing all collagen-building diets have in common is this nutrient. So now that we understand the mistake, fighting pain instead of feeding repair, let's talk about the nutrient your body must have to build collagen. And why not all sources of it are equal. Ready for the next step? Let's explore the truth about vitamin C. Meet collagen's best friend, vitamin C. But not all sources are equal. If collagen is the builder of your joints, think of vitamin C as the blueprint and the toolbox all in one. Without it, your body cannot produce new collagen. It doesn't matter how many supplements you take or how clean your diet is if vitamin C is missing. The whole process stalls. And here's the surprising part. Many seniors are low on vitamin C without even realizing it. Not dangerously deficient, but just low enough that collagen production slows to a crawl. That's why even minor, everyday aches can hang around longer than they should. And yet, not all vitamin C sources are created equal. Most people immediately think of oranges, but some fruits are far more power-packed into every bite. Take the kiwi, for example. It might be small and fuzzy, but one kiwi contains more vitamin C than a whole orange. A study out of New Zealand showed that eating just 2 kiwis a day boosted vitamin C levels in older adults by 31% in 1 week. And with that came less stiffness and better joint mobility. That's not marketing hype. That's fundamental biology at work. Then there's guava, which holds 4 times more vitamin C than oranges and contains antioxidants that protect your existing collagen from breaking down too fast. But perhaps the real hidden gem is a fruit you may never have heard of, amla or Indian gooseberry. This tiny green fruit doesn't just contain vitamin C. It includes a form that's more stable, better absorbed, and longer lasting in the body. That's a game changer for anyone looking to rebuild tissue over time. Here's the takeaway. Vitamin C isn't just a cold remedy. It's your body's green light for regeneration. Choosing the right fruits and eating them the right way can mean the difference between ongoing stiffness and noticeable relief. So how do you choose the best ones? That's where we're headed next. Now that you know vitamin C is the key, let's meet the 3 tropical fruits that quietly rebuild your knees, ligaments, and energy, often without you even noticing. The forgotten healers. 3 tropical fruits that quietly repair your knees. When we think about healing, we often imagine pills, creams, or maybe even surgery. But sometimes, the best medicine doesn't come in a bottle. It comes from a tree. 3 often overlooked or misunderstood tropical fruits have been quietly helping joints repair themselves for centuries. They're not trendy superfoods with flashy packaging, but they're powerful in a way that matters. They help your body build again. The first is pineapple. Beyond being sweet and refreshing, pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme that helps digest proteins and acts as a natural anti-inflammatory. Studies show that daily bromelain intake can reduce swelling and knee pain by over 40% in people with osteoarthritis. That's not a small number. It's the difference between cancelling plans or walking pain-free through the park. Then comes papaya. This soft, orange-fleshed fruit has an enzyme called papain, which helps break down tough proteins into the amino acids your body needs to create new collagen. But it doesn't stop there. Papaya is also rich in vitamin C, flavonoids, and anti-inflammatory compounds that reduce stiffness and nourish the tendons and ligaments surrounding your knees. Many seniors find that just a week of eating fresh, ripe papaya improves morning mobility and reduces that familiar crackling sound when they bend. And finally, guava. Most people walk past it at the market, not realizing it's one of the most potent fruits for joint repair. Guava delivers a massive dose of vitamin C, more than 4 oranges in just 1 fruit, and contains lycopene and polyphenols that protect existing collagen from breaking down. In one study, older adults who ate guava daily experienced better joint function and improved skin elasticity. Here's the simple truth. Healing doesn't always need to be high-tech or expensive. Sometimes it just needs to be consistent and natural. Adding these fruits into your morning routine, smoothies or snacks, can quietly support the repair process from within. And now that you've met these tropical powerhouses, let's shift our attention to the tiniest, but possibly most powerful healers of all, berries. Because while they're small, they're mighty defenders of your collagen. Tiny but mighty. Why berries are secret weapons against joint breakdown. Let's talk about berries. The tiny, colorful fruits, often dismissed as just toppings for desserts. But don't be fooled by their size. Regarding joint health and collagen protection, berries are some of nature's most powerful defenders. They don't just help with inflammation, they protect the collagen you already have and help slow down the breakdown with age. That means less damage, less swelling, and better mobility over time. One of the key reasons berries are so effective lies in a group of compounds called anthocyanins. These give berries deep purple, blue, and red colors and work like natural shields for your joints. They neutralize free radicals, reduce inflammation, and most importantly, block the enzymes that break down collagen inside your knees, hips, and ankles. In simple terms, they help you keep what your body still has. Take blackberries, for instance. A study published in Nutrients Journal showed that older adults who ate blackberries daily had 25% lower inflammation markers linked to joint damage. That's not just science, it's real relief. Then there are blueberries, often called brain food, but just as important for your legs. In one study, seniors who consumed blueberries regularly saw a 38% improvement in joint mobility in just 2 weeks. They also experienced better blood flow to their knees and calves, helping essential nutrients reach areas often neglected with age. And don't forget about strawberries. These sweet berries contain ellagic acid, vitamin C, and manganese, 3 key ingredients for collagen synthesis. Plus, they block enzymes that destroy cartilage when joints are inflamed. One clinical trial even showed that eating strawberries daily reduced joint pain in people with osteoarthritis by over 35%. What's beautiful about berries is how easy they are to include in your day. A handful in the morning, a few tossed into yogurt or blended into a smoothie. They don't require cooking, prep, or complicated planning. The king of collagen, amla, the superfruit you've probably never tried. If you've never heard of amla, don't worry, you're not alone. Most grocery stores in the US don't carry it, and many people over 60 have gone their whole lives without ever tasting this tiny green fruit. But once you learn what it does, you might wonder why it's not in every senior's kitchen. Amla, also known as Indian gooseberry, is one of the world's richest natural sources of vitamin C. One small fruit contains up to 20 times more vitamin C than an orange. But that's not even the most remarkable part. Amla is unique because powerful plant polyphenols naturally stabilize its vitamin C. That means your body absorbs it more effectively and stays active longer, giving you a more lasting boost to collagen production. In a clinical study published in Clinical Interventions in Aging, older adults who took amla extract daily for 12 weeks saw a 42% reduction in knee pain and swelling. Even more impressively, biopsies showed a 24% increase in skin collagen density, proof that this wasn't just pain relief, but real tissue rebuilding from the inside out. But the benefits go even deeper. Amla also stimulates fibroblasts, the special cells producing new collagen strands in your joints, tendons, and skin. It even inhibits enzymes that break collagen down during inflammation. That's a rare combination. Fewer breakdowns, more rebuilding, and stronger, more flexible joints. Many take amla as a powder mixed with warm water, a little lemon, and honey first thing in the morning. Some prefer the dried version, soaked overnight to reduce the sour taste. Others blend it into smoothies, or even add it to herbal teas. However you use it, amla is like giving your body a fresh set of building materials each day, especially when paired with the other fruits we've discussed. Here's the lesson. The reason amla is so potent, it's because of how your body uses it. In just a few days, many seniors report waking up with less stiffness, more effortless movement, and that comforting sense that their body is finally working with them, not against them. Now, before we move on, let's clear something up. Not all fruit is helpful, and some can even cancel out the benefits we've discussed. In the next part, we'll uncover the truth about processed fruit products and why some choices at the grocery store might be slowing down your progress without you realizing it. Not all collagen boosts are equal. What fruit companies won't tell you by now, you've probably started thinking about which fruits to add to your grocery list, and that's a significant first step. But before you head to the store, there's something important you need to know. Not all fruit is helpful for collagen. Some of the most common fruit products on supermarket shelves can work against your healing goals. Let me explain. When we see a label that says, made with real fruit or 100% juice, it feels like we're making a healthy choice. But the truth is, many of these products have been stripped of their most powerful ingredients, fiber, enzymes, antioxidants, and replaced with sugar, preservatives, and artificial flavoring. That little box of guava nectar or strawberry yogurt might taste fruity, but what are the benefits for your joints? Practically zero. Take fruit juice, for example.
When fruit is juiced, it loses its fiber, which slows down sugar absorption and helps your gut absorb nutrients effectively. Without fiber, that vitamin C you hope to get might get burned up too quickly to support collagen, and when sugar is added, which it often is even in natural juices, inflammation levels go up, not down. That inflammation then blocks your body's ability to produce collagen, undoing all your good intentions. I once met a woman named Teresa who faithfully drank a bottled antioxidant smoothie every morning. She thought she was doing everything right, but after switching to fresh, whole fruits, just simple berries and papaya, she noticed something amazing. The swelling in her ankles went down within a week. It wasn't magic. It was just real food, the way nature intended. Here's a gentle reminder. The closer your food is to its natural form, the better it works for your body. Raw fruits, fresh or frozen without added sugars, give you the complete package: fiber, nutrients, enzymes, and flavor. However, if it comes in a can, bottle, or package with a long ingredient list, it might be doing more harm than good. So, what should you eat in a day to support collagen and joint health? Next, I'll walk you through a simple one-day meal plan you can follow, even if you hate cooking. We'll keep it practical, delicious, and powerful for your joints. How to build a one-day collagen menu for seniors with grocery list. Let's take all the powerful fruits we've discussed and turn them into something practical. A simple, delicious daily routine that's easy to follow and doesn't require fancy recipes or hours in the kitchen. Because, let's face it, most of us don't want to overhaul our entire diet. We just want to feel better, move easier, and know we're doing something good for our bodies. Here's a sample, one-day collagen-boosting menu designed specifically for seniors. It's built around the fruits we've covered, focusing on timing and combinations that maximize absorption and minimize inflammation. Morning, 7-9 a.m. Start your day with a warm glass of water mixed with 1 teaspoon of amla powder, a squeeze of lemon, and a little honey. This gently wakes your system and floods your body with collagen-building vitamin C. Follow that with a small bowl of plain Greek yogurt topped with sliced kiwi and blackberries. The protein from the yogurt helps form the collagen matrix, while the fruits activate the process. Mid-morning snack, 11 a.m. Grab a fresh guava. Yes, eat the skin if it's soft, and pair it with a handful of walnuts or almonds. You'll get collagen protection plus healthy fats that keep joints lubricated. Lunch, 12:01 p.m. Enjoy a spinach salad with pineapple chunks, diced papaya, and a light olive oil dressing. Add some grilled chicken or tofu if you'd like more protein. This combo supports anti-inflammatory healing and keeps your energy stable through the afternoon. Afternoon snack, 3-4 p.m. A smoothie made from frozen blueberries, strawberries, a half banana, and a dash of cinnamon. Blend it with water or unsweetened almond milk. It's refreshing, energizing, and packed with antioxidants and fiber. Dinner, 6-7 p.m. A warm veggie soup with leafy greens, carrots, and lentils or bone broth. Add a side of lightly cooked papaya or pineapple if desired, or keep dinner soothing and straightforward. At night, your body shifts into repair mode, so gentle digestion is key. And here's a quick grocery list for this plan. Kiwi, blackberries, guava, amla powder, found at Indian or health food stores, pineapple, papaya, blueberries, strawberries, lemon, Greek yogurt, spinach, nuts, olive oil, and optional chicken or tofu. This menu isn't rigid, it's a starting point. Feel free to swap in fruits you enjoy from the list and adjust portion sizes to your comfort. What matters most is feeding your body what it needs to heal gently and consistently. Now that you've seen what a day of eating for your joints can look like, let's make it even more personal. Next, I'll share real stories from people like you, seniors who reclaimed their strength and flexibility by adding these healing foods to their lives. From pain to power, real stories of seniors who healed through fruit. Sometimes the most powerful proof isn't found in studies or statistics. It's in living real lives who dared to try something different. I want to share a few stories that stay with me because they remind us that healing is possible at any age and often starts with the simplest of changes. Take Harold, for example. He's 74, a retired postal worker who prides himself on being active, walking miles daily, gardening, and dancing with his wife on weekends. But when his knees started locking up and stairs became painful, he began turning down invitations and avoiding long walks. I just felt old, he told me, eyes filled with quiet frustration. Then, one day, he saw a video about collagen and decided to try it. He added blueberries and pineapple to his breakfast, switched his snacks to guava and walnuts, and took a teaspoon of amla powder each morning. Within 3 weeks, he noticed the swelling had gone down. Within 2 months, he was back in the garden, knees bent and spirit lifted. Then there's Maria, 68, who had nearly abandoned yoga, something she loved dearly. Her wrists and hips were too stiff, and her balance was slipping. A friend encouraged her to try what she called the fruit fix. Maria laughed at first, but decided to try it anyway. Strawberries in the morning, papaya at lunch, blackberries after dinner. She told me it wasn't just her flexibility that improved, her confidence. I finally felt like I was supporting my body instead of fighting with it, she said. These aren't miracle cures. These small, consistent shifts gave people their lives back. One fruit, one bite, one day at a time. It's never too late to take that first step. And if you're still with me, I believe you're ready to grab yours. So now, let's talk about how you can start today. In our final section, I'll walk you through a simple 3-day challenge that can help you feel the difference for yourself. It's easy, doable, and might change how your legs feel by the end of the week. The 3-day challenge: eat these fruits and feel the change. You've learned the science, met the fruits, heard the stories. Now it's your turn. Because nothing changes until you decide to try. And the good news is, you don't have to commit to a new lifestyle or overhaul your routine. All I'm asking is this: give your body 3 days, just 3. Introducing the 3-day collagen fruit challenge, a simple plan to reduce joint stiffness, lower inflammation, and naturally support collagen repair. It's not complicated. No calorie counting, no supplements, no stress. Just real fruit eaten at the correct times with one goal: to help you feel a difference in your knees, legs, and energy levels. Here's what to do. For the next 3 days, choose any 3 fruits from our collagen boosting list, like kiwi, guava, papaya, pineapple, amla, strawberries, blackberries, or blueberries. Daily, ensure you eat at least 2 servings of those fruits. Mix them into your meals, enjoy them as snacks, or blend them into a smoothie. The key is consistency. Let your body feel what it's like to be nourished from the inside out. Want bonus points? Add a teaspoon of amla powder each morning with warm water and lemon. It's a small act with significant benefits. And remember, avoid fruit juices, processed snacks, and anything loaded with added sugar during these 3 days. Give your body the fundamental tools it needs to rebuild. After the 3rd day, take a moment. Notice your knees when you wake up. How do your legs feel after a walk? Maybe you'll stand a little straighter and move with less hesitation. Perhaps you'll feel more hopeful, and that alone is worth it. I'd love to hear how it goes. Share your experience in the comments. What fruits did you try? What changes did you feel? Your story might inspire someone else to start. If this video helps you, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing it with a friend or loved one. You never know who might need that gentle nudge to take their first step toward healing. This journey is just beginning, and I'm so glad you're on it with me. See you in the following video.